A of the women's competition. This is USA's third game, Japan's second. USA have had quite comfortable wins over Thailand and Algeria. I would imagine USA to be the favourites in this game. Japan's competition will not be as strong as, say, the Germans or the Dutch, but they will give them a more competitive game than Algeria and Thailand. As your referees for this game are your commissioner is Andrew Schumann. Your referees are Mulatin Jelenic, Karsten Rehling and Linas Radenskas. Your starting fives for Japan, it's 4 Yanagimoto, 10 Higano, 11 Otsu, 14 Shimizu and 18 Kitada. For USA, it's 4 Bolaki, 8 Snyder, 15 Holloman, 24 Zerbrug and 55 Ryan. So we're about to get underway any minute now. And I'd just like to give a quick shout out to the National Wheelchair Basketball Association for their highlight clips. I've been enjoying seeing those on Instagram. Thank you very much to the NWBA. As we are set for women's action, Japan versus USA. Should be both teams' toughest competition so far in this tournament. As Japan with a win over Algeria, and USA with wins over Thailand and Algeria. As this is the third game in a row for USA. And Japan played a couple of days ago. Snyder wins the tip. Holloman with the ball. USA, one of the favourites to win this competition. It's Holloman. First points of the game for Rose Holloman. One of the leading women for this USA team. Plays over in Europe, in Germany for RSV Landil. One of the top 4 clubs in Europe and it's one of the top teams in Germany. Holloman from Elysian, Minnesota. One of 4 people from Minnesota on this US team. Japan ball as Yanagimoto finds Higano. Back to Yanagimoto. Inside Kitada, and it's good for Kitada. Zerbrug finds Snyder. Back to Zerbrug. Long pass from Zerbrug. Finds Holloman again. Holloman. Great start for Holloman. First 4 points of the game for the US, courtesy of Rose Holloman. And it's a 2-point game, USA lead. Oh, and it's Yanagimoto fires it. No good. USA, another long pass from Snyder. Holloman loses control. They all picks it up. And Holloman again, 6 points. And we're not even 2 minutes into the game. Holloman on fire for the US. Yanagimoto looked to reply for Japan. Finds Higano, baseline, it's short. USA with the ball, it's Ryan. Long pass. Well defended by Kitada there. Foul is on Holloman. She shows respect to Kitada. And it will be Japan ball. Japan with a chance to regroup here. Yanagimoto to Kitada. And as I mentioned, Japan will give the US better competition than Thailand and Algeria, but I don't think they'll be as strong as the likes of the Germans and the Dutch. Yanagimoto. Shimizu, it's no good for Japan. Holloman collects the rebound. Long pass finds Zerbrug. Zerbrug with the finish. And Zerbrug from Portland, Oregon. Studies at the University of Alabama. And there's no denying that USA certainly have the best collegiate system in the world. No good for Higino. Long pass, lovely transition from the US. Ryan collects it, slows it down for the USA. Ryan looks for her options. And Holloman gets the and one. Foul is on Otsu. Holloman to the line. Holloman, one of the absolute best players in the game is Holloman. Was part of the All-Star 5 at the America's Cup last year. Actually, the MVP of that tournament was Holloman. Bucket is no good for Holloman, but it's the USA with an 8-point lead. They're already in double figures. 3 minutes into this game. 3 ball, no good for Japan. And it's US ball once again. Snyder, the veteran, gets it to Holloman. Holloman, Paralympic gold medalist with this US team in Rio 2016. Paralympic bronze medalist in Tokyo. USA coming into the game as America's Cup runners-up. Japan into this game as Asia Oceania runners-up. That's how they qualified to get here to the World Championships. There's Zerbrug finds Ryan. Ryan lets it fly, nothing there. Offensive rebound, Snyder. It's Zerbrug. Ryan fires. No good for Ryan on that attempt. Rebound, Kitada. Japan look to generate. It's Shimizu defended by Zerbrug. It's no good for Shimizu. Great pressure from the US. Japan collect the offensive rebound. Higino to Kitada. And play is stopped as Zerbrug and Shimizu have a mishap with their chairs. As it's reset now. Japan makes some subs to try and swing momentum their way. It's the veteran Amimoto and Imizu coming into the game for, or Izumi coming into the game for Japan. Yanagimoto on the inbound. Mari Amimoto for Japan, previous experience playing in Europe and Australia. Amimoto lets it fly for Higino, no good. Japan struggling offensively in this quarter. Holloman the ball goes to Ryan. Ryan gets it over the half. Zerbrug with control. No good for Holloman. Holloman loses control, but possession will stay with the US. Yes, it will, as it's Zerbrug on the inbound. Snyder, no good. Japan come away with it. Yanagimoto with the ball. Layup is good. It goes in for Japan, their second score of the game. They make it a 6-point game. Snyder to Holloman. Ryan. Holloman. Ryan again. Inside Snyder. Puts it up and in for Natalie Snyder. One of the great bigs of the women's game is Snyder. In my opinion, she doesn't get enough credit that she deserves. And Snyder converts for the US. The veteran. Japan look to reply. It's no good for the Japanese side. US ball, it's Zerbrug, fast break. Layup, no good for Zerbrug on that attempt. Kitada finds Amimoto. Amimoto. Kitada. Long two. It's good for Japan. That will give them some momentum. It's a 6-point game again. And Kitada with the score. Zerbrugg will inbound to Holloman. It's US with a 6-point lead. Holloman to Snyder over the half. Bollocky now with the ball. Finds Ryan. Ryan, another veteran for the US team. Ryan. Holloman. No good. Holloman. And the ball goes out of bounds. Bollocky just can't keep it in. Japan ball. Nagimoto finds Amimoto. Amimoto will clear lane, it's good. And she scores under the pressure of Zerbrugg. Mari Amimoto, the veteran for this Japanese side. It's Holloman. Ryan. No good for Ryan. Rebound Amimoto. Doing work on both ends of the floor is Amimoto. It's a 4-point game. Kitada, no good. Good pressure from the US. Ryan finds Snyder. Zerbrugg to Holloman, no good for Holloman on that attempt. Kitada for Japan. Loses control of it, it will be USA ball. 2.5 to go in the first. Subs coming in. The youngster Exelt Gonzalez and the legendary Becca Murray. Coming out of retirement for this tournament is Murray. And Murray, one of the most clutch shooters in the history of wheelchair basketball. Yanagimoto finds Amimoto. Yanagimoto elbow, it's good. And Yanagimoto with the assist from Amimoto. Japan cut their deficit to 2. Great work from Japan. No. Right, my apologies. Seems to be a mishap with the score on screen. It's not a 4-point game, it is a 6-point game. Nope, sorry, they've corrected it on the screen. It is a 4-point game. I thought it was... right, hang on, give me 1 second. Let me just double check the scores. There seems to be a mishap on the screen here. 1 second. Right, I've checked the live stats. It is a 2-point game. Japan do well to close the gap. 1 possession game. Courtesy of Yanagimoto on that last shot there. Scoreboard is now fully updated. USA call a timeout. Coach Swab wants to talk it over. And Swab, a decorated athlete in her own right, won gold with Team USA at Beijing 2008. Was teammates with Murray at that event. And Miller, the assistant coach. So, very decorated side for the US, both on the court and off, as Swab and Miller both have Paralympic golds to their name as they lead this US squad, as US look to be one of the medal contenders in this tournament. 2-point game. Japan with the opportunity for the lead. Amimoto. Hegano, no good. Holloman collects it. US with the opportunity to forge ahead. Holloman finds Gonzalez. Bollocky back to Ryan. Ryan under pressure. 3-second violation on the US. Just Ryan not quick enough to get that pass to somebody else. And it's Japan ball once again with the opportunity for the tie. As the Netherlands against the Republic of Korea set to take place on court 1. That will tip off any minute now in men's Group C action. Meanwhile, it's women's Group A action on court 2. Possession will stay with Japan. Kitada elated with that call as Yanagimoto is on the inbound for the Japanese side. Minute and a half remaining in the first. No good for Amimoto. Holloman to Murray. Murray slows it down for the US. Takes her time with it inside to Gonzalez. Gonzalez comes into that layup at an awkward angle. They get the offensive rebound. US ball again. Ryan resets at the top, finds Murray. Ryan. Bucket is good for Ryan at the free throw line. USA by 4, courtesy of Courtney Ryan, with the assist from Becca Murray. Yanagimoto no good with the shot. Holloman collects the rebound. Long pass. It finds Gonzalez. And Gonzalez gets the bucket. The youngster for this American side. Gonzalez, 19 years of age, from Chicago, Illinois. Studies at the University of Alabama. Four of these US players in that Alabama team. It's no good for Amimoto. Rebound Holloman. So 4 Bama players, 1 Bama coach in Ryan Hines. Gonzalez again, layup good. USA by 8 now. And that's nice play there from the youngster Gonzalez. Good to see young talent see the floor here in this game. And that'll bring an end to the first. USA with an 8-point lead over Japan. USA 18, Japan 10. Back with you for second quarter action very soon. Back underway, second quarter action about to begin in this game between the US and Japan. I'm Dylan Cummings from Scotland, your commentator for this game. Hello to David Schaefer in the live chat, the newly appointed Chief Executive of the National Wheelchair Basketball Association. Murray, 4-3! And it's good for Becca Murray, the American legend, who's out of retirement, competing again for the US in this tournament. And that gives USA a 11-point lead. They now lead by double figures. Courtesy of Becca Murray, Japan come back with it. Kitada fires, no good. USA ball, Murray gets it to Holloman. Holloman. Murray. Swings to Holloman. Holloman inside, under pressure. It's short for Holloman. Nice pressure from Japan. And US get the offensive rebound. They're not able to beat the shot clock. It's Japan ball. The veteran Amimoto on the inbound for the Japanese side finds Izumi. And it's Amimoto for Japan. Inside, coast to coast, Amimoto layup, no good. Rebound, Gonzalez. Finds Holloman. Holloman inside. And she will not miss from there, will Rose Holloman. Another 2 on the board for the US. 13-point lead. Japan struggling to generate offensively. Amimoto surveys Japan's options. It's Yanagimoto. Kitada. Long 2, Kitada, no good. Good defense from the US. Murray, inbounds. Finds Ryan. Gonzalez. Moves it up the floor. Holloman, layup, fast break, good for Holloman. Another 2 for Rose Holloman. She'll start calling her Rose Dolleman. And she's been depositing cash all game. And it's Kitada, no good. Holloman with the rebound. Holloman doing work on both ends of the floor here. And Holloman only 27, but she's a veteran in her own right. She made her Paralympic debut 11 years ago when she was 16 at London 2012. Now plays over professionally in Europe for Landel, one of the top clubs in Europe. They made the Final Four this year. Timeout called. It's USA lead by 15, 25-10. Back underway, second quarter, USA lead by 15. Apologies if there's any malfunctions with the sound, it should be all running. But I'd just like to say thank you to Abby Duncan for the kind comments. Of course, Duncan, Paralympic gold medalist in her own right. Meanwhile, we're back underway, second quarter action, Japan with the ball. And Toshida is fouled. She will go to the line. And Toshida comes into the game for Japan. We'll look to generate something for this Japanese side as they're struggling offensively at the moment. No good for Toshida. Second coming up. No good. Rebound Holloman. Gets it to Murray over the half. Murray. Snyder, no, not Snyder, Gonzalez with the score. And another score for the youngster, Gonzalez. 19 years old from Chicago, Illinois. Amimoto with the ball for Japan. Yanagimoto, no good. Amimoto collects the offensive rebound for Japan. Amimoto reverse, and it's good for Mari Amimoto. And that's so much experience there from Amimoto. Gets the bucket to go for Japan. Amimoto previously played in Europe and Australia. It's Holloman with the ball now for the US. Holloman, the sole US player that plays in Europe at the moment. Murray with the screen from Gonzalez, and it's good for Murray. That's trademark Becca Murray. And Murray from Germantown, Wisconsin. Toshida inside for Japan. It's good for Toshida. That gives Japan some momentum as it's a 15-point game. Murray inbounds to Ryan. Back to Murray. Long pass. Finds Holloman. 14-point lead US. Sorry, 15-point lead. There's, Gonzalez. Murray baseline. It's no good. Japan ball. Amimoto controls it for Japan. Toshida is fouled by Murray, and she will go to the line again. 2 to come for Mayumi Toshida. Subs coming in. Ryan and Gonzalez coming off. Snyder and Zerbrug coming in. As well as number 7, Josie Aslickson. First is good for Toshida. And the second, that gives Japan a couple of points on the board. 13-point game. Holloman under pressure. Weaves the way around for Zerbrug. Shot clock ticking down. Zerbrug, Murray to Holloman. Holloman, no good. Gets the offensive rebound. Holloman. Second chance is good for Holloman. And Holloman, no doubt one of the absolute best in the world. Has been for a long time. Amimoto fakes a 3. Swings to Yanagimoto, and the bucket is good from the baseline. Another couple of points on the board for Japan. Snyder, fast break. Inside, it's no good for Snyder that time. Good pressure from Amimoto. She finds Toshida. Japan advances the ball up the floor quickly. It's Amimoto again for Japan. And it's no good for Yanagimoto. Zerbrug comes away with it. Play stopped as Higino comes out of chair. It will be a timeout called by Japan. After this timeout, the US will get the ball back from the sideline in their half. USA with a 13-point lead over Japan, 31-18. As there is three and a half minutes to go in the second. In the first half. And I can see in the live chat we've got fans from both Japan and the US watching the game on the stream. Hello. If you're from the US, konnichiwa. If you're from Japan, it's US ball. Murray for three, and it's good. No, it's not good. I couldn't see it there on the monitor. And it's Amimoto. Still remains a 13-point game. USA with the lead. Hegano, no good. Snyder with the ball for the US. Japan. Holloman breaks through the press and gets the layup. Rose Holloman once again. So clinical for this US side. Toshida, it's good for Japan. Back to a 13-point game. It will be USA ball from the end line. Zerbrug from the sideline. Zerbrug on the inbound. Snyder gets it to Murray, and it's Holloman. Holloman. Oh, nice steal from Aslickson. It's no good for Holloman on that attempt. Aslickson and Holloman both from Minnesota. Both studied at UTA. And it's Shimizu. Amimoto for three. No good, it's short for Amimoto. 13-point game. Minute and a half to go in the first half. Snyder. And it's Japan ball. Murray just loses it, it rolls off court. Japan get the ball back. Higano for Japan finds Amimoto. And it's no good for Toshida. Zerbrug collects it. And Zerbrug finished up at the University of Alabama this year. She'll be a free agent next year. Personally, I'd like to see her in Europe. And it's Murray, and layup no good. And Zerbrug can't keep it in. Japan ball. Minute and change remaining in the half. As I said earlier, it'd be great to see a player like Zerbrug play professionally in Europe. Whether she will or not, I don't know. It's Amimoto, and it's intercepted by Murray. Zerbrug on the fast break. Layup is good for Zerbrug, the Portland, Oregon native. only player from Oregon in this US side, and it's USA ball. And Zurbrugg is elated with that. Snyder for the US. Fresh 14 for the US. Holloman. Murray from the top. It doesn't go for Murray. Japan. Potential for the last offense of the half. Amimoto. Shimizu. Over to Toshida. Amimoto fires, hits, nothing but net for Amimoto. And that will bring an end to the half. At half time, it's the USA with a 13-point lead over Japan, 35-22. And USA with a comfortable lead at the half. However, Japan giving them a better game compared to the likes of Algeria and Thailand. 13-point game at the half. So USA outscored Japan by 8 in the first, 18-10, and they outscored Japan again by 7 in the second, 17-10. So similar scores in the first and second quarter. Leading scorers leading scorer of the game is Rose Holloman for the US with 16 points. Spread out elsewhere, it's Gonzalez with 6, Murray with 5, Zurbrugg 4, Snyder with 2. Meanwhile for Japan, no players in double figures. Yanagimoto with 6, Shido told some information by Ayaka. And for those of you that are in the wheelchair basketball community, follow Ayaka on Instagram, Ayaka Wheelchair Basketball. She told me that one of Rose Holloman's role models when she first started playing, or first started watching the international game, was Mari Amimoto, the Japanese veteran. So it's good to see people play against their role models in this game, as Holloman looked up to Amimoto. Japan ball. 4. They lose possession. It's USA ball. And of course, for those of you that want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is @DylanOnWheels. I'm your commentator for this game, Dylan Cummings from Scotland. We are about to get underway with the third quarter of action. It's USA with a 13-point lead over Japan. A much closer game. And Gonzalez and one for Exelt Gonzalez. Much closer game for both sides, with as Japan comfortable win over Algeria and USA with comfortable wins over Algeria and Thailand, and as they lead Japan now. 15-point lead for the US. Gonzalez makes it a 16-point lead. Potential for no, she completes a 3-point play, so it is a 16-point lead, the US. Amimoto finds Higino. Short. USA ball once again. Holloman brings the ball up the floor. Holloman. Gonzalez inside. Strong. Holds it strong. No good there for Gonzalez. Iguchi collects the rebound for Japan. Iguchi's first appearance in this game. Amimoto surveys her options. Finds Iguchi, and it's good for Iguchi. Yuri Iguchi with the score for Japan. Zerbrug for the US. Finds Murray. Zerbrug. Holloman. It's good for Holloman. Japan look to come back, generate some offense. They trail by 14. It's no good for Iguchi. USA ball once again. Zerbrug. USA with a comfortable lead over Japan. And Murray converts. 18-point lead, US. Iguchi, no, short. Amimoto with the score for Japan. Keeps Japan's offense flowing, does Amimoto. And Murray with the score. And back to an 18-point lead for the US. The scoreboard on the screen is slightly delayed. Scoreboard in the arena, more up to date, more live, and that's exactly what I'm looking at right now. So it takes the live stream team a while to update the scoreboard. It's Murray inside Holloman. Holloman, it's good for Holloman. And now That score from Holloman makes it a 20-point lead for the US. Just under 7 minutes to go in the third. As Yanagimoto finds Amimoto. Back to Yanagimoto. She fires and hits in the face of Holloman. 18-point game. Gonzalez, Holloman, 2-man game and one for Rose Holloman. Foul is on Higano. Holloman to the line. Plays for RSV Landau over in Germany. First no good for Holloman. Holloman from... Oh wait, no, sorry, it was just one to come as Holloman unable to complete the 3-point play. Amimoto for Japan. Swings to Kitada. Thank you. Kitada, oh, it's no good. USA ball, Murray on the inbound. Japan ball from the sideline. No, sorry, what am I talking about? USA ball from the sideline. Murray inside Holloman. Fires. Oh, doesn't go. Nice pressure there from Japan. Nice pressure from Kitada. Yanagimoto. And Amimoto takes the time with it. Inside Kitada and one. USA commit the foul. Kitada to the line for 2 shots. Has the potential to make this a 16-point game. It's a 17-point game. Japan trail. Gonzalez. Holloman inside. Holloman converts. Rose Holloman has just been absolutely on fire for the US. That's her 22nd point of the game. As we approach the halfway mark of the third. And as I said this before, but Rose Holloman, one of the absolute best in the world right now. Leading this US side. Oh, nice pass from Japan, and Kitada can't finish. They get the offensive rebound. It's the second chance is good for Kitada. $19-point game. 17-point game courtesy of Kitada. Holloman. Gonzalez. Holloman. Pressured. Shot clock ticking down. Zerbrug inside Gonzalez. Lovely ball movement from the US, and Gonzalez with another finish. The youngster has been very impressive for this US side. Inside, Kitada no good. Rebound Holloman. Gonzalez with control. Arimoto comes away with it. Kitada layup is no good for Japan. They get the offensive. Kitada again. And Murray keeps it away from Japan. US ball once again. And Japan struggling to generate. Ball goes to Holloman. Gonzalez with the finish. Nice assist there from Holloman. Amimoto finds Yanagimoto. And it's blocked by Moody. She comes into the game for the first time, Moody. And it's Amimoto, clear lane. It's no good for the veteran. And Moody gets it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez struggling. It's an 8-second call on the US, and there you see, the US, they have talented youngsters in this squad, but there you see the pressure getting to the young Gonzalez, and it's Japan ball. And Moody into the game. I'll talk about a bit more about Moody in a minute. Right now, it's Japan ball. Short for Japan. USA ball. Ball goes to Moody. As I was saying, Moody from Johns Creek, Georgia, studies at Alabama alongside Gonzalez. As now it's Gonzalez with the ball. Moody. And nice pass. And the finish from Bailey Moody. The Alabama connection in full swing here in this game for the US. Kitada short. Offensive rebound Higino. Yanagimoto to Amimoto. For three! No good. And it's Ryan on the inbound for the US. Ryan from San Diego, California. Gonzalez under pressure from Kitada. Gonzalez holds it strong and finishes. And Gonzalez, it's really been remarkable for the US. And it's Yanagimoto. Fires the three and it's good for Nagimoto. Amane Yanagimoto drains the three. Gives Japan a little bit of momentum, but USA still have a strong lead. Gonzalez, we're in the final minute of the third. Gonzalez with the ball. Inside to Moody. Moody dishes back to Ryan. Ryan baseline, it's good for Courtney Ryan. Foul is on Gonzalez, Japan ball. Yanagimoto. Gonzalez again now for the US. Slows it down, looks for her options. Game clock ticking down. Gonzalez, Ryan, Ryan has to launch it. Ryan inside. Gets. It doesn't go for Ryan, and that will bring an end to the third. Nonetheless, it's the USA with a... I need to get the calculator out for this one. Math is not my strong point. USA lead by 1 moment. 24 at the end of the third. Strong performance from the US. Back with you very soon for the fourth and final quarter. Back underway. Fourth and final quarter in this game. And I must say, shout out to the volunteers here in Dubai. The coffee here is next level. Much needed caffeine boost for myself. And it's back underway now. Japan ball. Nagimoto 4-3. It's good. Amani. Yeah. Nagimoto 4-3. Makes it a 21-point game. Bailey gets up the floor, finds Ryan. Ryan Gonzalez. Lovely play from the US. Gonzalez converts the layup. And USA right back on the attack. Nagimoto again. The three is short this time. It's rebounded by Ryan. Ryan, long pass. Finds Moody. Moody hustles for it and gets the layup. Oh, it doesn't go for Moody. Higano baseline no good. US again now with pace. Gonzalez goes all the way coast to coast. No for Gonzalez, but nice transition though. Just unsuccessful on that attempt. Nagimoto again for three, no good. Rebound Ryan. Aslickson. Murray. And it's Gonzalez. Oh, it's again no good. USA just... They're up by a big margin. Maybe concentration lacking for the US as they're up by 23. Amimoto fakes the three-pointer. Drives. Nagimoto from the elbow and it's good. Nothing but net for Amane Nagimoto. And she's coming in clutch for Japan. It's Moody, Gonzalez, fast break. And it's good for Gonzalez that time. Alabama connection once again as Moody and Gonzalez both study in Alabama. They're women's collegiate champions with Alabama this season. Shimizu to Amimoto, the long two is no good. Rebound, right. Oof. Foul on Japan, it's US ball. Excuse me. Coming into the game is for the US. Is Holloman, Bollocky and Emily Oberst into the game for the first time is Oberst. .24 point lead for the US. No, sorry, 23 point lead. US. Holloman. Fires from the elbow, no good that time. Nagimoto. Foul on Gonzalez. Nope. Sorry, that was on Ryan. No, oh, sorry, my brain's all over the place trying to look at the referee's hand signals. It was Ryan with the foul. It's Nagimoto, no good. Japan ball from the sideline. Murray can't keep it in, it's Japan ball. And there you see now show respect between Murray and Amimoto. Two players that have played against each other over the years. .6.5 to go in the game. Oh, Japan ball once again. Otsu on the inbound for Japan. Finds Nagimoto, catch and shoot, and it's no good for Nagimoto. Shimizu is fouled by Oberst. She will go to the line. Shimizu first is good. And the second. Holloman with the ball now for the US. Ryan. Murray, long two is no good. Japan ball. Amimoto. Inside Otsu, guarded by Murray. It's no good. Good defense from Murray. Japan ball from the end line, sideline. Otsu on the inbound. Good pressure from the US. Yanagimoto struggling. No good for Amimoto. Long pass from Ryan. Layup is no good for Holloman. Oberst picks it up and then first points of the game for Emily Oberst. Timeout called. Just 5 minutes and change to go in the game. It's USA with a 23-point lead intact. Back underway. I'm just reading some of the comments in the live chat. Dave Kiley points out that the USA bench is deep and that it's going to be needed throughout the tournament. He's very much correct. Is the US legend Dave Kiley. Thanks for tuning in, DK. Appreciate you watching this stream. It's Amimoto with the ball for Japan. Finds Toshida. Fires. No good. Oberst rebound. Ryan gets up the floor for the US. Ryan converts. Ryan from San Diego, California, studies at the University of Arizona, or is graduated the University of Arizona. Ryan on the inbound for the US. They get another crack at an offense. Ryan. Holloman. Ryan inside Murray. Murray doesn't go from the baseline. She's well defended by Ishikawa. Her first appearance in this game for Ishikawa. Amimoto for Japan. Finds Toshida. Back to Amimoto. And a foul on Abby Bollocky, another Alabama student. On this US team, as I mentioned, 4 players study at Alabama alongside the assistant coach, who's the head coach of the Alabama women, Ryan Hines. And some rotations for the US. Zerbrug, Snyder and Ibanez into the game, as well as Mackenzie Solden. Toshida, it's no good. Snyder for the US, and a 8-second violation. Japan ball. It's Yanagimoto to Amimoto. Amimoto, clear lane, it's no good. Rebound by Ibanez or Ibanez. Holloman layup is good, and Holloman adds to her total. She now has 24 points personal. Amimoto layup, no good. Rebound, Ibanez. Holloman in USA's half. 12 on the shot clock. Foul by Hagino. That's Japan's second team foul in this quarter. Holloman, Zerbrugg, Snyder, Ibanez inside, no good for Ibanez, and USA get the offensive rebound. Zerbrugg to Holloman. Holloman back to Zerbrugg, and it goes for Zerbrugg. Fantastic ball movement from the US. Japan, Amimoto fires it, it's no good. Holloman collects the rebound. Ibanez takes it herself, Ibanez, layup no good. Rebound, Amimoto. Nice pressure there from Amimoto. She finds Nagimoto, and great defense from Holloman to deny Japan the score. Zerbrugg finds Holloman. Inside Holloman. Shot clock ticking down. Holloman swings over to Snyder. Snyder buzzer beater is good for Snyder on the buzzer. Japan, all they can do now is look to reduce the deficit. No good for Toshida. USA, and again another offense coming up for the US. Oh, whoa. And Zerbrugg keeps it in, but it falls into the hands of Nagimoto. And it's Amimoto with control for Japan. Nice pass! And one for Toshida. Foul is on 33, Solden. And Toshida to the line for the bonus bucket. As we are within the final minute of the game. It's a 30-point lead for the US. And it's good for Toshida. USA ball. Plenty of time on the clock for a nice offense or two. Solden, Holloman, and Holloman, no pressure. Holloman, and that is easy money for Rose Holloman. Another 2 points to her tally, 26 now personal for Holloman. Toshida. Nagimoto. Holloman, fouled by Higino. Nice respect there between the two players. Holloman helps Higino up. Zerbrugg inbounds. Snyder gets it over the half, and the US will just dribble this one out. And it's a 30-point win for the US. They go 3-0. They are unbeaten so far in this tournament. Scored 99 against Thailand, 99 against Algeria, and 74 here against Japan in a 30-point win. And just to go through some stats. So USA beat Japan by 8 in the first, 18-10, 7 in the second, 5 in the second, 17-12, 11 in the third, 25-14, and by 6 in the fourth, 16-10, which culminates in a 30-point win for the US. They are 3-0, but a much closer game given to them by Japan. Credit to this Japan side. And tough games coming up for the US against European sides, Germany, and the team to beat here in the women's competition, the Netherlands. Leading scorers is Rose Holloman. I should call her Rose Dolleman with how many points she's dropped today. Rose Holloman with a game-high 28 points. So clutch for the US, and one of the absolute best in the world is Holloman. Followed by Gonzalez, the youngster, with an impressive game, 19 points. For Gonzalez, the legend Murray with 9, Zerbrug with 6, and Ryan with 6. Holloman leading the way for the US. Meanwhile, for Japan, Yanagimoto with 16, the only Japanese player in double figures. Toshida with 9, Kitada with 9, Amimoto with 8, and Shimizu with 2. That brings an end to the game. It's a 30-point win for the US. Some stats, USA shooting 56% from the field, 37 of 66. Coach Schwab will be very, very happy with that. And Japan, 27% from the field, 19 of 68. 1 3-ball drops for the US in this game, courtesy of Becca Murray. 2 3-balls dropped for Japan, as they are 2 from 9, 22%. Japan very efficient from the line, 6 from 8 at 75%. And USA only getting sent to the line 3 times, and they convert once. That'll bring an end to this game. Congratulations to the US on their win. They go 3-0. I've been Dylan Cummings from Scotland, bringing you this game. It's been a pleasure. And please follow me on Instagram. If you haven't already, it's at Dylan on Wheels on Instagram. Thank you very much, and we'll see you soon. Thank you from the US. Arigato. If you're in Japan, see you later on. Bye-bye.